do it. We're already doing it.
Indecisive. Like a Libra.
Libra.
God.
The beauty.
So what happened with your last, with what just happened here? How do you feel? Good.
Whoa,
Did you
whoa,
feel
whoa.
not good before?
Miss Neurologist,
No, I was fine.
you notice how the subject said nothing? Did you catch that? Like it blacked out what just happened?
No.
No.
What are you saying?
I didn't black out. Just nothing happened.
The subject. Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. Nothing happened?
I know a lot of happened to her, not me.
Things happen.
Shadow work, reflection, pointing finger, 3 more pointing back. I am her.
But you don't have to.
The way that we love each other,
You
we
don't
see
have
each
to
other
push
in each
someone
other.
through it. Like they'll get there when they're supposed to get there. You
But
don't
what
have
if
to,
they
like,
don't
rub
know
their
what's
face in
happening
it.
and we know what's happening?
Yeah, okay, we tell them, but we don't shove it in their face. Like we don't want to go like this. You always.
But what if
wanna
it
do
wants that? It's
doesn't.
smiling.
It's because of the fact that
That's rough.
What's rough? Be nice to me.
You said it. Be nice to her.
I don't even know what I don't think I was talking about her when I said it.
You did it twice. That was rough. Run it back. You'll see.
she won't.
Ha. She won't run it back, or she won't see.
I won't
There
ever
you
watch
are.
my own stuff.
You won't.
Look, she spoke up. I
Well,
never watch
set
myself because I
her
hate
up.
myself.
Why?
I was brought into the world against the will of like
I'm so
people who didn't really want me to be here.
fascinated that you are shoving this stuff down my throat and you won't even look at your own stuff. Oh.
I know, isn't that sexy?
No, it makes me want to.
I know.
On
You're
your-
so sexy for calling me out. Thanks.
Why does she exist?
Why does she?
Sorry, you're like hitting my trauma.
You're just not getting a full breath in ever. You're not breathing fully ever. Because now you're holding for me, which I don't want you to do, but it's hard for you not to because society. So if you can just relax like you would normally sit like this. Yeah. So right there is how you're like literally pinching in on your lungs and like cramming all that down. So you would want to be able to sit up more. So kinesio tape in the back would give you an awareness that you have a back, because your past is your avoidance, right? So giving you awareness that you have a back and that you have a past to feel, and giving you a spine to stand tall in your past. That is what you're missing, is that you will make her face her past, but you won't give her the spine to do it. That's what she misses, that she doesn't know she's
But it's not mine to give her that, you know, or I can't give her that.
Bullshit.
I can give her my spine.
No, it's not yours.
I can carry her.
With the logic you just used, it's not yours to give her anything. You should not talk at all then. That's the logic you just used on me. Not gonna work for me, sorry. You've got to give her the tools she needs to go after her trauma if you're gonna unveil them so violently. So going, okay, you have a spine
They just
here.
become mine.
You have a spine
I didn't
here.
even register what you said. I just,
You
my
have
trauma
a
blacked it
spine
out.
Here,
I know you're
and
talking
you
to
will
them, not
put
me.
kinesio tape on that spine to feel your past, to stand in your power. Kinesio tape is not like, doesn't have to be that. You can put anything there, but that's just what I use. And you can get it at CVS or Walgreens or where the heck ever you can find it.
Why would you plug them?
Because it's convenient and efficient for people who need help.
Yes.
It's accessible for people who don't have inner resources. You think everyone has your resources.
I don't have the resources you think I have.
I mean physically.
What do you mean physically? They can move?
Yeah. You're missing that people are hurting that bad. Do you know how hard it is
So
for
how are they
people
going to go to
grocery
CVS if
shopping?
we can't even go to the grocery store? You understand?
That's what I'm saying. That's why CVS is the best possible outcome
They have
for them.
Keno tape at those places?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the damage?
15 to 25 depending on what you want. 13 to 25.
I'm like, we should
I
get
get
you
the
a...
cheapest stuff to see if it works for me and then go from there.
Interesting.
So I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I know that I was just on the helping her get a grip and let go. So this is the let go portion and this is the get a grip portion. So if you're struggling something from the past, I intuitively, very cool, went to the let go area. This stuff is fascinating that our bodies will just do this if you'll listen to them. And look how you dose here. So the shamans used to pierce us and tattoo us and adorn us with like our makeup and our style. And so what you've done here is you have dosed yourself to get a grip on feminine energy on the left side. Very beautiful. All your tattoos so divinely placed. Right here.
I don't think she's even seen her chest piece.
Yeah, I have. Well, I haven't seen it fully, but I have noticed where it's placed.
Howling so you can hear me.
Can't handle this. Can't handle this. Ooh. So here and here would be how you stand tall, how you'll get this breath that you're seeking so bad. So you would give yourself pressure there and push into my hands. Yeah, that's it. Look how your chin comes up. Look how powerful you actually are.
I can literally feel the shift in my chest, and my chest hurts.
It doesn't hurt. It felt good.
Yeah, it felt. Do you have any other tattoos besides the need? Same let go here. Same energy there, letting go. Not same energy here, same energy here. Ha! Fine.
Was that
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. That's my sign. Okay, we will not
No, that
unpack
was a lizard.
It was a
It was a
lizard.
lizard.
Yeah, it went from there, ran around her foot, and went whoop.
I don't have energy behind lizard. What's lizard mean to you? Reptilian, but like any other vibes you're picking up from that? It ran away.
And came right towards my feet.
It went to your feet. It ran across your feet and went back under there.
I have things to say about that, but
What?
Huh?
Huh?
This is the need to be seen. Right, so you highlighted the need there. If ideally, I would get tattoos in the same spots because we have the same like trauma in that area, right? So
That's
just-
exactly what I'm dealing with, and I couldn't calm down because I have identical trauma. So when I look at her, the way that I love her is by seeing myself in her, that I'm just like her, just like I see myself in you. And I like, that's how I love you guys. And then like for me, it's like traumatic. Exactly. She feels good, but where do you think that energy just went, dude? And then I won't let it go.
Yes, good job. Ugh.
Because I love her, and I'm like, wait a minute, I want to understand
this. Is a piece
this.
of her, and it's mine too. So going like, bleh, like making those noises, giving it voice, being silly, using your body for what it does for you.
Did I ever tell
Feeling
you?
it, letting it leave, doing what you need to do. Do you remember when you were little and you would just actively like do impulsive, like silly, funny things, and we thought we were doing nothing? What if that was like how we were dosing ourselves, or how we were finding like self-love, or how we were healing each other? You know, we'd play something and then go ah, and just be silly like that. What if that was the answer and everything else is just ridiculous?
Joy, the way I intimately know this, like when I'm dating people, like if I ever break up with somebody that's toxic for me, I swear to God, I'll run straight for the toilet when they're like right when the breakup's happening. And that's been my inner kid way of knowing, like, this isn't healthy for me.
Let it go.
Yeah, and then I learned it even more, just like you're saying in the shamans, like when you go to like those ceremonies and stuff, like that's what you do, you throw up.
She's possessive over you.
Scorpio energy? Why are you saying that?
I didn't get it till just now, but there was some standoffish energy, and I couldn't figure. Like I was like, she doesn't like me. I don't understand like what I did. But you were possessive over her.
I'm possessive over her?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I don't know. That's just.
I feel
what
like a lot of
know.
people that I know are like that about me. They're like
Wait,
they
I
don't
don't-
really love me, and they
I
just
don't possess her.
You are possessive. You don't possess her. You're right.
meaning
But
that
you
she
are
wants to
possessive.
protect, or what do you mean, like keep me like a pet?
Like a pet. No, that's way too much. Just like the small moments of disconnect hurt you. Like when she connects hard with other people, and the small moments of disconnect that are missed with you is like possessive. Maybe a strong word,
Yeah.
but that's the word I used.
That's reminding me of like when you're working with people, like how their energy transfers to you, and then like how, like, remember like the symbiotic relationship. I don't know how to narrate it, to be honest, but I'm feeling it.
Can you repeat it? I don't think I understood.
I know I don't know how to translate it right now.
Just try what you said again. I just didn't hear it properly.
So like when I worked with you, we transferred energy back and forth. So like I knew when you were going through stuff, or I was going through like an identical opposite hologram,
Yeah.
even though we weren't together. And like, yeah, what are we, like 2 hours apart from each other?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and then like still like, oh, and I told you again, like when you sorry, I got excited. When you disconnected from my energy, or when I disconnected from your aura, suddenly you would text me and be like, hey, I need this loving energy. Like that. Yeah, that's what this is too.
Ugh.
It's identical. It's that like the breath. Is that because I'm a Reiki master? I don't understand, but it happens to me all the time. Like people are just like,
or what?
oh, that's funny. I thought you were breathing, to be honest.
No, I belch hard twice.
I always burp, and I always call it my mating call.
It's the throat chakra release.
Huh.
I mean, that's how I perceive it. You can do what you want. Gross.
I know. I can do the whole ABCs. I don't know what that really is that actually happens when you do that. It doesn't seem like it'd be healthy to like the do it on purpose thing.
Well, I think if you're honoring your body, like if you start to do it and you're like, this is uncomfortable, but I'm gonna push through, then you're not honoring your body.
It was like a little kid thing that was like really
Yeah.
interesting to learn that I could do that.
And I think like in the beginning, like you can see the point where the kid drops off. They'll be doing good and it'll feel good to them, and then it'll start to hurt. But
You're very
force themselves
intuitive. You're
through
very
it.
intuitive because your drop off word was like a trigger that something I'm supposed to tell you. So when I was little, my kid, what did I just say?
Mm-hmm.
My kid's self. My brother used to make me wiggle my ears, like,
yeah,
because he knew that my little kid self, my face went like catatonic or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, because he could
It
tell that
literally
something
looked like you
happened
just
to
shut
me.
down. It was so bonkers.
So my brother, when I was little, he used to be like, wiggle your ears, and then I learned how to do it.
You can't see it, but it looks dope.
Ha ha ha. That's funny. Though, but I wanted to tell you that because I thought that was interesting on a subconscious level, even though my brother didn't see what happened to me, or I didn't tell him, or like he wasn't there, that he subconsciously knew and he knew how to heal it. And I'm like, Miss Joy, I tried telling you too, the healing part, something's telling me to extend the arm this way. You always make us go like this way, but something's telling me that it's coming to center, putting both arms or something like that, getting to the core.
I don't always make you. Your words are
You're
so
funny.
mean.
Well,
Like you always make
well,
me
maybe
do
your
this.
energy feels that way, dude.
Maybe your energy feels that way. That's why I'm reacting.
Right.
Be conscious of your shit too, bro. Like it's painful.
I'm like, you're the one who signed up for this.
You
This is divinely orchestrated, actually.
do. You do.
I'm like, we need Sarah to get with the glasses.
Can't we do that? Can we not do that?
How can you do that outside?
Oh.
I don't know. What would you define what you're doing right now? Like, is there a gland up? Like, I feel something intense
I'm
up here.
moving the vomer ethmoid bones. Ethmoid vomer, I think. Here, all the facial bones move. If you don't know that, you should look into that. All of these are like you can mobilize them. So I'm just feeling if she needs that and then mobilizing them accordingly. And it'll kind of move like it needs to. I'm just putting pressure here and here and
Holding
doing
space.
that.
And the body's an intelligent machine, so it does it on itself with your will and your breath.
Just with a little pressure. Which is funny because you had said that earlier. You know, if I stimulate her, she will move. Oh, you're not wrong. But for the trauma, I wouldn't have done it at that time. But I don't get to pick, so.
When we train with Heather, that's what she does. It's cranial. They call it cranial sacral.
Yeah.
And they do like unwinding work, like where she takes your arm and then your body goes into like automatic posture.
I'm doing some of that and a million other things. If people like aren't getting touch and massage, they are definitely not aware of body work, and just Googling around, playing with body work, educating yourself on what body work actually is doing. Not even the wickety woo stuff, guys, like the regular actual body work. Just play in that. Go after it.
All
Go
right, let
look
me
up
be
your
a jerk
stuff.
though. Like, you know, there's like Swedish massage, there's like visceral manipulation, there's
Yeah, look into
Reiki.
it. That's what I'm saying. Look at people don't even know it exists.
I know, because there's so
Fucking
many different
Google.
spectrums.
Yeah, look.
No
at
one
it.
teaches you this stuff
If
though.
you, that's why I'm inviting them to do that. Teach
But I'm like,
yourself.
you could teach us.
What? No, I can't. How could I do that?
Because you do so many spectrums of cool things.
Okay, but how would I get in touch with every single person and okay, now I'm gonna teach you this. Like, that's not practical. I'm trying to give them teach them to fish. Got it.
Fishing for light bulbs.
Fishing for the key. Fishing for the keys. Interesting. I sort of don't know what I'm doing right now. I mean,
that helps me out.
I know what I'm doing. I just mean
Her
I
commentary.
don't. I just mean I don't know why
She's joking.
I'm doing it.
She's the Joker. It's funny. Laugh with us.
I can't.
Well,
Why
because you know
not?
it's part of it's too true. I understand.
No, it's because I'm inside of her neck right now, so I don't want to like.
Mm.
So if anything I'm doing is makes you want to give it voice, as in yell, do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least speak up on it, you know, let us know, or just, like, even if it's a good hurt, say, like, hey, that hurts, but it's a good hurt, so that I know.
Or if a subconscious imprint expresses itself, like if when she touches you this way, it reminds you of this story or this feeling, like,
you know what happened, but.
right, it's for you to process and be with,
just
not
saying,
to
like,
share, but letting it go and letting it express itself because it wants to come up so it can go away. Though it wants you to remember.
even just
Remember,
saying,
to
like, yeah,
re-become
I'm
one with you.
feeling
Remember.
something there.
It looks like it feels really good.
This is my keep it together now. Okay, you can fall apart.
That's awesome.
And you can do it this way too. Like,
Yeah.
don't see anything. Okay, now see everything.
Aw.
Okay, but don't see anything. This is peekaboo. And see everything. I think that's partially why we do it to ourselves. Look how awful that is in the chin area. A lot of energy is held there. I don't know why I
That's
see that,
always
but
anger, is it
see
not?
right here, though.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Right here. It's sadness.
Oh, wow.
It's a sad anger.
Oh, and that's when it gets into the chin because we stuff it down. Sorry, I'm getting choked up.
You know, people who have that really prominent, really bony chin, I wonder about the energy behind that chin. Like, it
Like generations of
fascinates me.
anger and sadness, or what?
Yeah, and not speaking on it. Really showing, like,
Whoa. Steel chin, or what do they call what?
Yeah.
Or cleft chin, I forgot.
not. Yeah, you're. I know what
Something
you're
like
trying
that. But they always make it in TV shows where the man, he's like
yeah, because I just held it all in. I felt nothing ever.
uh,
Like, what the? No, feel things, please.
please,
Please.
pretty please,
For
feel.
sake, feel things.
I'm hearing Pachamama, so I'm giggling.
Earlier, I heard.
You heard her talk?
Well, I actually heard that word.
Yeah. Pachamama means Mother Earth to me.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. It's like I learned this when I was in Peru.
I learned this from someone who does ayahuasca.
Stop
ceremonies.
it. Every time we talk about it, I'm like, I want to go back home.
If they wanted to do it
Play
in
with
the
that
jungle,
dog.
they would put you there.
Oh, you're funny. I also have to agree with what they want to do with me, right?
No, you just have to do it.
Or am I going to be like Jonah gets swallowed by the whale? Whatever that story is. Ah. The drum shaman. Sham,
is,
sham, 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 sham.
I'm not.
You know what's funny? Sham is kind of like sham. Shamble, sham, shaman, sham. But it's in the higher consciousness. S-S-H-H-H, ha, ha, A-A-A-M-M-M, oh, the mother, mash. It's like mash backwards.
Like the monster mash?
I love when you talk about the monsters. It's my favorite Joy Stories. I'm sorry. Because nobody talks to you about these things.
It sounded so much like Toy Story. I couldn't even like.
Why I like Toy
The
Story?
Joy Stories.
I've never watched Toy Story, I don't think, actually.
It's awful.
You got a friend in me. That's all I know. You got a friend in me.
So you test very highly in what I perceive as like sensory overload. So you wear a hat and sunglasses to block out all of that information, just over processing
Get the
always in your head.
glasses.
So that's just kind of
I need to teach you sign language.
that's just kind of how you protect yourself. So if you know somebody who is sorry guys,
What just happened?
I just was being poked by something. You can see the mark, but
I
I don't know
like,
what
how
it
did
was.
you not feel that until just now?
I don't know what it was. It's gone. There was nothing there.
I'm like, your toenails, are they orange?
Yeah.
The symbolism of the color.
I know. It's
Okay, let's keep working, please.
bonks.
I'm excited.
I don't know. When
Like,
I
we only
was-
have so much space on my phone.
Why?
I
What was I
need
saying?
more devices.
What was I saying?
You were saying
Sensory overload.
That doesn't help you.
Because she needs to
was-
breathe.
You were saying about you wear a lot of protective stuff.
Yes.
With it too.
So if you find that you're doing that, go after information about sensory overload. So if you're constantly needing that hat, you're constantly blocking off light energy, but also sound energy. You're doing that a little bit somehow.
Be careful what you're saying, might be listening. Remember when I told you need to close your eyes and breathe and feel and see this again?
Do you wear a hood ever? Or your ears are open? You've opened, by doing your hair like this, you've opened your ears up a lot. So wearing a hood would counteract that, or wearing earphones all the time would counteract that. But if you're not, are you doing that? You're not ever doing that. So all of this is overstimulation in the eyes. All of this is seeing physical trauma that you weren't supposed to see. So witnessing something that was overloading to you. So now this brow chakra is blown wide open. So you would want to go for colors that were the brow chakra. This is how you would dose yourself and counteract that overstimulation. That camera just freaked me out, girl.
Because you feel the AI. Can I ask, is this defined as EFT or is it a different joy technique?
All of the above.
Do you know this is secret in sign language?
Oh, it's so sweet.
Isn't it?
This is a lot of what she needs on the right side.
Paternal.
Covering what you saw, duh. And then also bringing you back to your center.
What if it was something the father's side had saw? And I believe that.
Yeah, no, it's for sure that. That's why I said.
I'm gonna throw up. Stop.
And look at this tight smile. I'm grinning and bearing it. I'm getting through it. I hate it, but I'm gonna do it for you. This is a love. This is a good heart energy.
Love for yourself.
Well, also, she's like a healer or whatever.
Or whatever.
Or whatever. Right. And so
You choose, Joker. That's the beautiful thing about your purpose.
I'm just gonna get like real mommy with you, okay?
Okay.
And then, so just touching people where they're hurt. I know it's so obvious, but freaking do it. And like the more childlike you can be, the sillier you can be, and like the cuddlier you can be. I would ideally like sing right now, but I can't literally think of any song that resonates. So if you think of something, let me know.
I know a song.
Not you.
She knows
Right.
that song. We've been singing that song all week. I've been making her practice to sing that song.
It's not right. Let it go. Made my tummy hurt. And so, just like a couple.
Can you please say it, please? I can't stop hearing it.
What?
Star shining?
Oh no, you can do it.
No.
It's
not
too
my song, I'm
tender.
copying
It's
you.
too tender for this moment. She's not. She's barely taking this work. Look at how her body's reacting to me.
Okay.
Her tight smile.
Is that
the
why I
eyes-
want her to sing?
Every time I'm up here, the
Because
eyes.
it's the mouth.
The singing is it.
Because it gets it from the heart out like
The
that.
singing is how to comfort this. I'm avoiding it. Oh, fine.
Are you, or is it her that needs to sing, or is it both ways so you can show her how? Or I don't know.
It's really emotional, and I'm not sure I can hold that space right now.
Star shine.
Yeah, keep going. I can.
I'm
glom onto
embarrassed.
you. Yeah, right. It's rough.
I'm a
for
mommy
saying it,
and I'm
though.
like singing a lullby and my
Thank you
voice
for-
is crackly because I'm hurting just as bad as the
Exactly.
baby.
We're gonna break down. It's not gonna be perfect. That's the
You're
whole-
gonna be breaking down while I stare at y'all and be like, what the hell?
I know. That's why we're shy, because we got the Joker here judging us.
I'm not judging.
I'm just being funny. You know, I was like, you know the words.
I'm gonna just
Maybe
move your body.
she's not judging, she's singing along.
Mm-hmm.
I get it now.
Stars shining bright above you.
Night breezes seem to whisper,
I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me.
Notice how she's opening her eyes.
Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me. La, da, 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 da.
Interesting. Do you know why you blacked out singing that part? Because it's her song about people singing when she's not here anymore. She needs to know how important she is.
Dream a little dream
Of Sarah. Remember reaching for those hopes and dreams? This is all connected to that.
Holy shit. I hate you.
I love you. Look how the body released. I told you. I love you. That's why you're like, stars fading, but I linger on, dear.
I forgot the word.
I'm still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear.
Oh.
You taught me that. If she opens her mouth and does a hum like that, see, her body's like, no way, not ready for that yet, but that's exactly what it is.
I'm moving her.
Mm-hmm. And she'll thank you for it later.
Look at this body.
You're so cute and funny. Her automatic response is, I resonate with it, I understand it. The nonverbal communications. Try closing your eyes and being one with joy right now. You're trying, remember how you're
do whatever she needs.
Oh, that's interesting. She was having a hard time surrendering because she was like, oh my God.
She doesn't need to surrender. She just needs to be with us and what she's doing. Look at this. Look at this. Come up. Come up. Come up. Go catch it. Go, 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 go. Stay there. Go, go, go down, 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 down.
Anubis.
Up, 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 up.
Let the trees take.
Go, go, go. No, 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 no. Further, further out. Wait. Going down. Yep. Not that one for a reason. Confusing for a reason. Oh my god. Stay.
No, it,
Doesn't have this plane of movement at all. Doesn't understand this plane of movement. This body does not understand this plane of movement.
yeah,
Ooh,
why should
got
I
it to
talk?
the right side.
Or why should I move? Because
Well, this is so vulnerable now. So that would tell me, shoot, got it now. Good job. So hard to process.
notice how her right hand let it go.
There was a love bug on her. But she swatted love away, which is super funny. It landed on your knee like, I need this. And you're like, bleh. No, thank you. Okay, so staying here. So you were bound on this side. It was hard for you to move on this side, which means that you were locked on the right side. So you were protecting on the right side. You were in protection. So you were exposed on the feminine side, which makes you very vulnerable in life to feminine energy. So we definitely wanted to free you from that. I'm not saying that we fully freed you, but we're working on it.
You're next.
Locked in. Hi. Yeah, locked in here. What in the world? Try to touch your ear to your shoulder.
He's a healer
Watch,
too.
watch,
He's
watch.
holding
Did you see
space.
how this shoulder just came up instead of the ear going down? Yeah. Beautiful job.
But did you notice how much calmer she got when he showed up?
Mm-hmm. Grounding.
And peaceful male energy, safe male energy.
Have you guys met, Bernie? Kidding. Safe. Mm-hmm.
You have a reading. Literally.
My son was here. Okay.
It's
I'll be
coming
back.
here even more.